Have you ever felt like you spent all day working, yet accomplished nothing? Maybe you were so busy you didn't even have time to eat and were running on caffeine and sugar. Unfortunately, a lot of salespeople feel under pressure like this every day. They're so stressed that they don't take proper care of themselves, and over time, this can lead to burnout. So, what makes sales a high-stress environment? Let's look at 7 causes of stress in sales. First, sales is a competition. Second, it's frontline work. You need to represent more than yourself. Third, it's time-sensitive. The clock's always ticking until the end of the week, month, quarter, or year. Next, sales deals with numbers. Things that go unmeasured may not count as progress or wins. And sales is all about talking to people. Interacting with strangers every day isn't easy. Sales is also full of rejection that you can't avoid. Finally, you may face unrealistic expectations that make you feel like you're never doing enough. Clearly, salespeople have valid reasons for feeling stress, so acknowledge your feelings and then learn healthy ways to cope. But what are some of those coping mechanisms? How can you get stress under control and prevent burnout? Here are 5 remedies for salespeople. Start by identifying the type of stress. Know how you're being affected so that you can address it. In many cases, stress is rooted in fear of failure. You might be worried that you won't meet your sales quota or that you'll choke and torpedo a big deal. Your stress may also stem from feeling overwhelmed. You have too many calls to make or pitches to prepare. You can't seem to clear your schedule, even when you're working overtime. Imposter syndrome, where you feel like a fraud, is common across professions, and sales is no exception. No matter how well you do, you always question your accomplishments. Once you've identified the source of your stress, you can address the root cause. Do you fear failure? Learn to expect and embrace it. Feeling overwhelmed? Take a break and examine your processes to see where you can increase your focus. Do you feel like an imposter? Know that you aren't the only one, and start celebrating the small victories. The next remedy is to detach yourself from outcomes. Put some distance between your self-worth and your sales success. Think of other ways to build value in your life. Next, don't compare yourself to others. Forget about what others are doing and focus on yourself. That's the only comparison that matters. Also, be more selective with your energy. Practice picking one thing to do for the next hour, and the next, and then the next. Finally, consider the building blocks of your physical health: nutrition, movement, and sleep. Be realistic. If 10 minutes of exercise is all you can do, that's fine. Keep water on your desk to stay hydrated, and when you're done with work, leave. Give yourself time for relaxation and a good night's sleep. We can't always avoid stress in sales. It's baked into the profession, but we can learn to manage it. If you take care of yourself first, success in sales will follow.